BalconyTV.
Colbie Caillat, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am well. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hey, so you have a unique beginning in your career in music. You started out, you found on MySpace is pretty much how that works. Now we work with a lot of indie musicians. How did that work? How did that pan out for you?
I started writing songs and recording them in the studio for fun, and my friend Dom put my songs on MySpace, and after a few months, people just started spreading my music. I was very lucky how it happened.
Very nice. Well, what would you say to any upcoming artists or new artists in the industry?
You know, I started taking vocal lessons and guitar lessons and piano lessons, and learned how to write songs. Well, I mean, my parents told me how important it is to write songs, so I wrote my first song and then fell in love with it, and then I guess just getting out there, preparing yourself, playing shows. I had never played shows before, so when I got signed, it was new for me. So I think it's amazing when I hear of other artists that have done it for years, gone around and performed and have their own band, and learn what kind of artist you want to be, so you have it figured out before anyone wants to try to change you.
Sure. Now you've won a Grammy with Taylor Swift. And Jason,
yeah.
yes, and they're currently in Nashville, hanging out with us in Nashville. We hang out with them.
Awesome.
Sometimes we look at them on TV. Anyway, how was that experience for you?
You know, I was a huge fan of Jason Mraz, and when he contacted me to write with him, he said he had this song started called Lucky, and he wanted me to help him finish it, and I was honored. I loved both of his records, and I was just like, Jason Mraz called me, oh my God. And so we wrote together over email, and then I met him. I went to London and recorded the song with him, and he's such an amazing person all around. And then Taylor Swift, when she wanted me to come to Nashville and write with her, I was honored. She's such an outgoing, positive young woman, and she's so talented. I'm very lucky both of them wanted to work with me, honestly.
That's a great experience for you. Yeah. Well, how does the producers and engineers wing of the Recording Academy, what does that mean to you?
They put it all together for us. I mean, we create the music, but they really know how to put it on record for the listeners to enjoy it to the maximum amount that they can. And I mean, just learning from my dad, who's a producer, he produced 5 songs on my last 2 records each, and he's, you know, you learn so much about how important sound really is. Sound really matters, and adding these different unique instruments that I would have never thought to add on my own, they just take it to a new level. There's a person for each place in every industry.
So tonight is a good night for Jimmy. I mean, it's very he deserves every minute of this.
He does. He's signed so many amazing artists and given them careers, and you know, everyone has their own part, and he deserves to get credit for it.
Absolutely. One last question: the Grammys overall, how has this affected your career and just everything about it? How has this impacted your life?
Well, I mean, growing up, my dad had a Grammy for recording Rumors with Fleetwood Mac, so I always saw that growing up in our living room, and I was like, I want one of those. That's pretty cool.
I like that.
And now that I have a couple of them, and it's really hard to believe. I honestly have to like pinch myself or take a second to realize like that's true. Like I actually got one of those, and I don't know. It's amazing. People getting honored for things that they really work hard on and are passionate about.
So you would say, if you had a chance, get involved with the Grammys and everything that they're about?
Yes, definitely.
Very nice. You have a single coming out.
I do.
When is this?
It's coming out like in a week or 2. It's called Favorite Song with Common and Ryan Tedder. It's really fun. We wrote it together, and Common's doing a little rapping on it. It's fun. And my dad too. He has a book coming out called Making Rumors, and just the story on, you know, 30 years ago when he was recording the record with the band and how it came about. So
That's coming out?
Yes, it's coming out, I think he said mid-April. Yes.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate that. Stop by Balcony TV if you're in Nashville sometime. All right, see ya.
Thanks.